Hi, I'm Princine Lewis with Viewcast. Disney is weaving its magic again this holiday season, but with a new twist on a familiar tale.
I suppose you want a kiss?
Kissing would be nice, yes?
The Princess and the Frog is in theaters now, and in it, Disney debuts its first African-American princess, Tiana, on the big screen.
You must kiss me.
Excuse me?
You know, I do think for a generation, this is extremely important, and I don't want to dismiss it, but I also think we should recognize that, you know, there's also a monetary aspect to it.
One kiss.
Unless you beg for more.
It's a breakthrough for Disney, and someone there recognized that, you know, this is a market that we probably should be trying to capture.
Disney may have taken a page from other products, movies, and TV shows aimed at African-American audiences.
They probably looked at successful businesses like Carol's Daughter, which when they did put the Tiana, that's the princess's name, when they did put some collectible items on their website, they sold out the same day. I think they've recognized that this is a quite lucrative moment. If anything, I would probably recognize this as maybe a Tyler Perry effect. So I just think that, you know, someone finally woke up and realized we need to tap this market.
I can't stay.
What do you mean?
I have to go.
Wait, come back. I didn't even know your name.
I think, you know, because Disney took so long, black women and girls had to find alternatives. I think of Whitney Houston's Cinderella production with Brandy. That's the one that my daughter watches. So, I mean, there was already a black princess before Disney decided to deliver one on the big screen.
And even though Princess Tiana does not live in a magical kingdom where anything can happen, there's something to be said for setting her story in New Orleans.
I would have preferred another far, far away place that one's fantasies could, you know, kind of run wild. But simultaneously, in the favor of New Orleans, I could offer, you know, a kind of another angle and say, well, it's a city. It's an American city, one that, you know, we associate with, you know, the United States as being a very rich city. And the fact that, you know, our first African-American princess is associated with that American city, even though it has, with this very rich background of people coming from different places, hey, there's something fundamentally linking that African-American experience to that American experience.
And while a lot of recent firsts have been attributed to the Obama effect, The Princess and the Frog was in production well before Election Day.
Two friends, as close as brothers.
Whether you have seen the Kite Runner movie or read the best-selling book by Khaled Hosseini, you know he is a great storyteller. This spring, Vanderbilt students will hear from him firsthand when he delivers the Senior Day address in May.
Until war forced them continents apart.
Hosseini will address graduating seniors and their families and accept the Nichols Chancellor's Medal, one of the university's highest honors. The medal is given to individuals who define the 21st century and exemplify the best qualities of the human spirit. Hosseini works with the UN Refugee Agency to help people in his native Afghanistan.
And so when I went to Afghanistan, you know, in village after village, people were homeless. And they have no clean water. They have no access to schools. Their children walk, the closest school is 3 hours walk away, each way. They don't have health care.
To find out more about Senior Day, check out the new commencement website at vanderbilt.edu/commencement. Ever since the Byrds sang those lyrics in the 60s, non-musical people have been longing to go from the living room to the stage in the hopes of feeling a little bit like the Beatles. The man who helped get Middle America in the limelight with Guitar Hero and now Rock Band was at Vanderbilt recently, thanks to the Curve Center. So what do you have when you have the co-inventor of Rock Band? A Rock Band competition, of course. Carol Bartu has more.
These are some of the best studio musicians in Nashville. They have played with Taylor Swift, Reba McEntire, and Amy Grant, to name a few. But what happens when you take this and turn them into non-musicians playing the video game Rock Band? Even advice from the creator of Rock Band didn't help these pros. It won't take much for Vanderbilt students to beat that. Let the Rock Band games begin.
So Guitar Hero was great for just playing guitar and being a soloist, you know, and being kind of crazy, playing all these crazy licks. But with Rock Band, the idea was really, how do we get the band together? How do we make everyone feel like they're really playing in a band and making music together?
This pretend band is called Subjects of Change. Why do they love taking center stage, even if it's a fake one?
It's sort of a rush that co-op games give you once you're playing with your friends and you're all sort of working towards the same goal. A lot bigger than just playing a game by yourself, because you've got your friends around you and you're all, you know, playing the plastic guitar. You've got the combination of your friends working together and just like the stage presence, like the fake stage presence. And I think that together just made this a total hit.
Well, it started in 1995, where Alex Rogopoulos and I started this company hoping to make everyone feel like a musician. That was our goal. It took about 10 years, you know, before we came out with Guitar Hero, and that changed the world, but it wasn't an overnight success by any means.
It wasn't overnight success for this next pretend band who met, well, by accident.
It's because I met them randomly at the last rock band competition we were at, yeah. I just came in, I said I need a band, I'm a drummer, and they're like, well, we're a guitarist and a bassist.
The band's name? You guessed it, The Accidents. If you think these pretend musicians look like the real deal, you're right. They are real musicians who have mastered the art of pretend rock band. The winner of the rock band competition? No accident here. Now maybe they can teach Nashville's best studio musicians how to go from the real stage to the fake one with a score of almost 1 million. I'm Carol Bartu for Viewcast.
And now we go from those who might be rock stars in their own minds to a real one who now has a Vanderbilt connection. Wait, is that Courtney Cox dancing in the dark with Bruce Springsteen? No, it's Vanderbilt's own Beth Fox. Beth works in web communications at Vanderbilt, and in her spare time, apparently she likes to get her groove on with some pink hat wearing cowgirls and kiss rock stars. But inquiring minds want to know, 1, how do you get such great seats, and 2, how do you end up dancing with the boss?
Well, we waited in line for 7 hours before the show started, and we had general admission tickets, and we waited for the lottery, and the number that they drew for the lottery was 297, and I had number 417. I'm still wearing the wristband that says number 417. You know, I was up there dancing, and the whole thing was just so surreal. I couldn't believe I was up there at all. And I was starting to walk off the stage, and I just all of a sudden realized, wait a second, I'm on stage with Bruce Springsteen, and I've ignored him the whole time I've been up here. So I turned around and I ran back across the stage and threw my arms around him and gave him a kiss on the mouth. And it was the greatest thing of my entire life.
Well, all we can say is girls just want to have fun, and for that, we're giving Beth 4 dancing Commodores. For Viewcast, I'm Francine Lewis.